Claressa Shields slapped the taste out of Alicyia Baumgardner's mouth. At least that's what it looked like.
What's the chance on this fight really happening? I mean, because, we can all sit around and go, he can fight, she can fight her, and he can fight him, but what's the realistic chance that this fight can happen this year or next year?
I would say it could happen this year or next year. Again, it takes two fighters. I've already said that I would fight Claressa Shields. She can accept the fight. I already have people calling me to put the money up for the fight. So if she wants this work, she knows.
The self-proclaimed greatest woman in boxing just threw her legacy into absolute chaos over a few heated words in a private VIP section. Claressa Shields has officially been slapped with an indefinite ban by Jake Paul's most valuable promotions, and the entire boxing world is still struggling to process the sheer madness of the situation.
Claressa Shields up there crashing out, but I get it. You've been replaced, and there's a new woman. Just got done doing a stream with DDG, just headlined her own card on ESPN, something you ain't never did. Yeah, you gonna be jealous, bro. Amanda Serrano would never. Serena Williams would never. Asia Wilson would never. And that's the ghetto shit y'all want is the face of women's boxing, nigga? Layla Ali would never. Stage too big, lights too bright, wide eye. You supposed to be a role model and you fighting over a married man. Tried to slap the bomb and failed? All of that for a drop of clout. Just
days ago, millions of fans tuned in on Netflix to watch Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano make history in the cage, expecting the headline fight to be the most talked about moment of the night. Instead, it was an explosive, unscripted confrontation at ringside that completely hijacked the headlines and sent shockwaves through the industry.
Okay, I mean, it's too viral not to talk about. It's a big situation. I want to say this first, all right? Claressa Shields, yeah, she slapped Alicyia Baumgardner. It's all on tape and shit. It has gone viral. Claressa Shields and Alicyia Baumgardner, they got their beef or whatever, talking about fighting each other. I don't know how they'll fight each other. Claressa Shields has fought as high as heavyweight, right? But I want to, before I speak on this and give my take on this, I want to first say this. I usually don't speak on Claressa Shields and what's been going on with her life outside of boxing and all this stuff that everybody talk about. It really, to be honest, it just doesn't, I'm not into that, right? It doesn't, I'm just one of those dudes that I don't really get into the female shit. Like, I talk about the boxing, of course, but who's dating who and what she was wearing. It's just really not my thing. Claressa, do your thing, girl. Do you, girl. I don't care date who or be with Pat and all that. Girl, do you, girl. I mean, just let me know when she's fighting next. All right, hit Tyson Bell. But this right here is a fight outside the ring. I'm assuming that it was during the MVP MMA event, Ronda Rousey versus Gina. And, and I saw Alicyia Baumgardner. I saw what she was looking like. I mean, come on. I mean, you can't say she wasn't looking extremely attractive, all right? She was out there. She was a baddie out there. And when you see the slap, you initially be on your Will Smith shit. Like, what are you gonna do that for? I mean, you overreacted. Whatever it is, you must have overreacted. And, it comes off as Claressa Shields taking a loss. It comes off initially as Claressa Shields hating, really.
A multi-division undisputed champion risked her entire reputation in the blink of an eye, completely losing her composure in front of cameras, celebrities, and executives. The fallout has been swift and brutal, leaving fans wondering how someone with so much on the line could let a bitter rivalry push them to the absolute edge.
It's crazy. Altogether, she is the complete package. People love Alicyia Baumgardner.
Yeah, you fucking with a married man at the end of the day.
Baumgardner is likable. She is very feminine. And most important, she is not messing with the married man.
You fucking with a married man at the end of the day.
On top of that, Alicyia Baumgardner is one of the highest paid female boxers in the game. She is second to Amanda Serrano, the highest paid female boxer in the game.
Yeah, you fucking with a married man at the end of the day.
So when you see Miss Claressa Shields, the most accomplished fighter in the game, she gets mad as hell knowing damn well everybody loves Alicyia Baumgardner. That's why she mad.
Yeah, you fucking with a married man at the end of the day. Let's do better.
And on top of that, Miss Claressa Shields is also mad that she is never gonna get signed to MVP, especially after what she just did.
Okay, Southpaw, it don't matter. Did I beat the best or not?
I got a right to my opinion, and I stand on what I say. Claressa T-Rex Shields is a very class.
The Intuit Dome in Los Angeles was completely packed with A-listers for the inaugural MVP MMA One event, creating an electric atmosphere for the highly anticipated broadcast. But right in the middle of the exclusive VIP section, a real-life street fight was rapidly brewing between two of the most dominant undisputed champions in the sport. Alicyia Baumgardner casually approached Shields, extending a hand in what initially looked like a professional greeting or a gesture of respect. Instead of shaking it, Shields violently swatted her hand away, instantly escalating the tension. The sudden physical strike shocked the surrounding crowd.
I was in your way.
Where about who the fuck you're with? Not me. Shut the fuck up always.
Get out the way. I want to get in there.
No.
World Star.
I know you won't whoop no ass.
Not right now.
I'll
You won't whoop
referee.
no ass, Alicyia. Who asked you to whoop? You weren't.
I'm calling her to be
I
referee.
knew it.
The situation immediately turned volatile, prompting venue security to scramble and physically pry the two rival fighters apart before any more damage could be done. Fans watching the viral footage couldn't believe their eyes as the greatest women's boxer on the planet lost her cool on live camera, transforming a glamorous red carpet event into a chaotic brawl.
Shields sees undisputed champion, superstar boxer Alicyia the Baumgardner at an event, and Claressa Shields, she attempts to put hands, feet, how that song go? Hands, feet, elbow, knees, and toes. Y'all know the song I'm talking about. Claressa Shields, we know that their beef is spewing, man. It's brewing, seriously brewing. So she attempts to put hands on Alicyia Baumgardner. Security has to get in between. This is a fight I would love to see, but they are major weight classes apart. Claressa Shields, she just fought her last fight at heavyweight. She talking about going back down to 168. Alicyia Baumgardner is fighting at 135 or 130, right? So they are a ways away from each other. They used to be cool with one another at one point in time, but clearly that has faded.
This explosive confrontation didn't just materialize out of nowhere. The bad blood between Shields and Baumgardner has been incredibly toxic for years. Shields has constantly referred to herself as the absolute GOAT and openly dismissed Baumgardner, along with the rest of the MVP women's roster, as merely level 10 compared to her elite level 100 status. The tension had already reached a dangerous boiling point when Shields previously made shocking claims about Baumgardner using banned substances, accusations that Baumgardner furiously and publicly denied. But on this specific night, the bitter war of words finally became physical.
I find myself thinking about why this girl is upset with me, why she's mad at me. But I had an epiphany of when we spoke about VADA, about how I have all the girls signed up for VADA as we get ready for our fights. And so as I'm having this talk with this individual, she gave me a look and she said, "You're right." So she went and got signed up for her fight. That's why I didn't ever think that she was really dirty, for one. Because if I mention it and she went and got her opponent signed up for it, her results and everything is maybe why she's upset. This ain't even about no fight with her. It's about, I was trying to figure out what all could have happened. And I think that's where the anger is coming from. That I mentioned it to her, she went and did it, and it didn't turn out the way that she wanted it to.
Shields aggressively defended her actions on social media, claiming she was simply reacting to extreme disrespect, but the undeniable truth is that the cameras only caught her physical retaliation.
Because at the end of the day, look, man, all Claressa Shields really got is a mouth at this point in time. You know what I mean? Like, she's not a knockout artist. She's not somebody that you're going to be like, oh, let me see Claressa Shields fight because she's going to spark somebody out and get them out of there. She's not an exciting fighter like that. Now, she's a rough fighter. She comes to fight, no doubt about it. And, she's not out there, dancing around and shoe shining or any of that. But at the same time, man, her performances are not something that just, really, really stand out. The thing that stands out about Claressa Shields, honestly, is Claressa Shields' mouth. That's really the thing that's getting most people talking about her, getting most people, looking at her in her fights, man, but not actually the fights that are taking place.
Most Valuable Promotions didn't waste a single second. Jake Paul and Alicyia Baumgardner immediately released a massive statement condemning the unprovoked attack. Their official press release was absolutely ruthless, making it crystal clear that they enforce a strict zero-tolerance policy for hostile or aggressive behavior outside the ring. They explicitly stated that physically attacking a fellow athlete in a private VIP area reflects incredibly poorly on the sport and the organization they have worked tirelessly to elevate. The final devastating verdict was an immediate and indefinite ban for Claressa Shields from all future MVP events.
Security! Security! No. No. Full time out, 20-second time out. No. You're not gonna come over here to the MVP promotion and event to get free promotion, you freeloaders. Security, get the crackhead version of the Bonnie and Clyde out of here. No, out of here. No, out of here. No, what happened, ladies and gentlemen? No. Flavor with a wig. You smell like ammonia. What you choking on? Rat poison? And hey. Now you want to come downstairs, huh? Now you want to come downstairs. No, stay your ass upstairs. As a matter of fact, we don't want to see you until you get a divorce. We don't want to see you until you get a divorce. Why y'all don't go to your own event? Go to your own event. Y'all miss your event this past May 9th in Atlanta when you frog leaped to chase after the gigolo because you thought he was going to be spending time with his wife. With his wife. No. And now y'all want this free promo. You should have signed with Most Valuable Promotions. You should have signed with Jake Paul and Alicyia. And the rest of the beautiful ladies and MVP. No, but you wanted to chase after gigolo. Nah. We're going to be talking about security. I want them out of here. Y fuera. Out of here, I say. Out of here. They don't listen to me. Pera. Security. No. Security, please. No, they gotta get out of here.
This wasn't just a simple slap on the wrist or a temporary suspension. This was a massive corporate entity slamming the door on one of the sport's biggest names, effectively cutting off a lucrative revenue stream and sending a brutal message to every other fighter on the roster that no one is untouchable. The devastating fallout didn't stop with the promotional ban. Baumgardner walked away from the ringside scuffle without throwing a single punch, choosing instead to handle the blatant disrespect through official and highly damaging channels. She quickly released a chilling public statement calling the assault completely unprovoked and totally unacceptable. More importantly, she made it perfectly clear that this bitter feud wouldn't just be settled with social media rants. Serious whispers have surfaced, hinting that intense legal action and law enforcement might be getting involved to handle the physical attack. Baumgardner maintained total professional composure during the chaos, effectively playing the long game, while Shields reacted purely on unchecked emotion. This highly calculated move has left Shields incredibly vulnerable, not only banned from major events, but potentially facing severe legal and financial consequences for letting her explosive temper take the wheel.
Anyway, as you saw on the tape, Claressa wound up there, cock back, bop, right in the mouth for some confrontation that they're having. Now, let me tell you what my thoughts are on this, because Claressa then doubles down and she puts out a tweet which basically says, yeah, that's what you get when you mess with Claressa. Get the taste slapped out your mouth. Something to that effect. I'll put it up in the graphic in the video. But here's my thing, man. This is great promotion. It's great promotion. It really is. I love it. It's going to be good for Alicyia Baumgardner. It's going to be good for Claressa Shields. It's going to be good for their careers. Because you know why? Because ratchet sells. A few years ago, I forget when they put that term to rest, right? Where You just have scantily dressed women over the top with loud mouths screaming back and forth, man. You see Krishan Rock going through that in the fights that she's having with these people in these real life, dramas. I really think that, these people are starting to plan these things out because they're basically being podcasters. What do you call it? In real life, RIL podcasters, in real life podcasters, where like you see Alicyia Baumgardner being filmed with, I think the guy's name is DDG, and she's doing live streams with him. She's in the boxing gym with them, right? They're kind of teaming up with with those type of streamers. You have Ryan Garcia, who you saw just last night do a live stream with Tekashi 6ix9ine. They're dressing just alike, and you see Adrian Bronner running around with Dean the Great, and they're dressing alike. So it's just a big production that these guys are putting on, trying to get their name out there and trying to keep this conversation going, man, in this very, very, very how can you say, swamped media land. And the bigger a fool you act, the more attention that you're gonna.
Elite fighters maintain ultimate control, refusing to let cheap trash talk or mind games break their laser focus. Yet, here is Shields, throwing away massive global opportunities and catching a humiliating lifetime ban over a bruised ego. Some vocal critics have pointed out an even more controversial theory. Is it highly possible that deep-seated jealousy fueled this massive crash out? Baumgardner has been rapidly building serious mainstream appeal and thoroughly enjoying the bright spotlight under the MVP banner. Seeing her bitter rival thrive and gain massive popularity while being heavily backed might have simply been too much for Shields to stomach.
Claressa, you ghetto, ratchet, musty at the highest level. You miserable. You feeling that pressure from Alicyia Baumgardner. We can all tell. First off, who in the fuck let you in the motherfucking building? They need to be placed on a leave of absence. You managed to get in the building and immediately you up there on the nosebleeds. How did you slither your ass down to the floor where the fight was cracking at? Now you just in there with the stale face with musty energy slithering all over your body. You see Alicyia Baumgardner with Le'Veon Bell, Michael Irvin, James Cameron. You know James Cameron made the motherfucking Titanic, nigga? And then here come your ghetto ass. She got her own hairstylist there. They done put Alicyia Baumgardner on the Jumbotron. Everybody pouring the love into her that she prayed for and what she manifested. And you over there just looking motherfucking stank up over there. Your leave out is your motherfucking leave out. Lord child. Now you're walking around and you look to your side and be like, damn, I'm with this married ass nigga. This nigga motherfucking married. Talking about, nah, nigga, instead of trying to fight Alicyia Baumgardner, you need to fight that case. Yeah. Then, how your ghetto ass getting a VIP? How you getting a VIP? Then you go up in there, you try to get in a section. They like, who is this motherfucker walking in with them nasty ass boots on? Then you get in a section and you try to assault the face of women's boxing, Alicyia Baumgardner. Just ghetto. You got to have some class. You ain't got to be ghetto and ratchet all the time. Get your mind right. You supposed to be somebody. That's just musty. You pressed. You is pressed. Alicyia Baumgardner got you pressed, gang. We gonna get into it next video.
Will this indefinite ban be quietly lifted when the cash is right and the public demand reaches a fever pitch, setting the stage for the ultimate, highly profitable grudge match? Or has Claressa Shields permanently destroyed her crucial relationship with one of the biggest power players in women's boxing today? The boxing world is watching closely because this explosive rivalry is clearly far from over. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned and we will catch you in the next video.